Welcome to From Our Father's Heart for November 25th. Did you follow through? How have you responded when I have called you to do something for me? Have you done what I asked you to do? Have you followed through with what I placed on your heart, no matter how hard the task might be? You should know that all of my requests are tests, so that you can see if I can trust you. I'm asking you to be faithful with small amounts, so that I can trust you with much more. Do you see how important it is for me to have people I can rely upon? As times become more difficult, those who have learned to follow my heart without question will not be distracted by the peril all around them. They will be obedient no matter what. Learn to be obedient to my heart now. Learn to follow through with what you're called to do, no matter how hard it is for you. There is much need, there is much to do. I desire to use you. Learn to live my way. Now I will be able to use you in a greater capacity then. Matthew 25:14-30 NIV. Again, it will be like a man going on a journey, who called his servants and entrusted his property to them. To one he gave 5 talents of money, to another 2 talents, and to another 1 talent, each according to his ability. Then he went on his journey. The man who had received the 5 talents went at once and put his money to work and gained 5 more. So also the one with the 2 talents gained 2 more. But the man who had received the 1 talent went off, dug a hole in the ground, and hid his master's money. After a long time the master of those servants returned and settled accounts with them. The man who had received the 5 talents brought the other 5. "Master," he said, "you entrusted me with 5 talents. See, I have gained 5 more." His master replied, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness." Then the man who had received the 1 talent came. "Master," he said, "I knew that you are a hard man, harvesting where you have not sown and gathering where you have not scattered seed. So I was afraid, and went out and hid your talent in the ground. See, here is what belongs to you." His master replied, "You wicked, lazy servant. So you knew that I harvest where I have not sown and gather where I have not scattered seed? Well then, you should have put my money on deposit with the bankers, so that when I returned I would have received it back with interest. Take the talent from him and give it to the one who has the 10 talents. For everyone who has will be given more, and he will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what he has will be taken from him. And throw that worthless servant outside into the darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth." End of scripture reading. Obedience to the heart of God is very difficult in the beginning. It takes a determination to decide to do things God's way rather than our own. What is amazing, however, is the fact that the more we respond positively, the easier it gets. In fact, after responding to the Lord with many yeses, it becomes a wonderfully fulfilling lifestyle. We eventually cannot fathom living without doing His will and work. It becomes as important as food and water. Become my food and water, Lord. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace.